Influencers are ruling the lives of so many people online. Whether they are promoting a poisonous drink that they don't even know the ingredients of, or constantly editing their pictures to change their bodies in front of their young, impressionable audience, it's clear to see that not every person online can be trusted. And you want to know why? Well, because some of these social media stars have actually ended up in jail. Yes, I know it's crazy to think that there are so many people online that are looked up to by thousands who turn out to be the shadiest people behind the scenes. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about some online celebrities who you might not know ended up in jail. Some for the stupidest of reasons, and others who should never be let out. The first case we're going to look at is the most recent, since this entire situation only happened just over a week ago. Valeria Vaselia is an Instagram model and influencer from Estonia who recently got into a ton of trouble with the police in Bali while she was on vacation. In a post on TikTok, Valeria slammed the police in Bali, calling them out for the alleged corruption, warning her fans that if you are planning to go to Bali, be prepared for police to take every piece of documentation you bring with you until you give them literally all of the money that you have. Although she deleted the TikTok post, it got re-uploaded to Instagram where it went viral. It spread so fast, in fact, that it even ended up in the hands of the local police department in Bali, whom she had attempted to expose. Take a look, you guys.
Travel to Bali.
Be ready.
Because police will stop you everywhere, took your documents until you will get all money you have. Until you will pay all money you have to the corruption police.
In the initial clip, Valeria didn't give much context to what actually happened. However, in a later interview, she said that she was riding a motorcycle with her friend and the police pulled her over at a traffic light where they took her to the local department to pay a fine. It was then revealed that the reason why Valeria had first gotten into trouble with the police was because she and her friend were not wearing helmets, which in Bali will usually result in a pretty big fine. Fans then switched up real fast on Valeria, calling her out for being disrespectful when she was the one who was really in the wrong. The chaos didn't end there though, y'all, since Valeria ended up being threatened with an even bigger punishment since it was found out that her controversial video could fall under public deception and defamation laws, which could result in deportation or even actual jail time. It's unclear whether Valeria has been charged, however, she did go on to post a follow-up video where she apologized to the police for being disrespectful. Although, I don't know if it's just me, but watch this video and tell me it doesn't look like she's being forced by gunpoint to make this apology video.
I'd like to apologize for the comments I had this morning.
Well, I guess Valeria finally learned the lesson to always wear a helmet. This next case is actually super shocking because the influencer in question has actually been sentenced to serve time, but for a super controversial reason. Hassam is an influencer from Egypt that makes TikTok videos on her account that has over 1 million followers. When you take a look at Haneen's page, she seems like just any other ordinary TikToker. She makes videos dancing and some other random content, but if you spend hours browsing through her page, you will find it extremely difficult to find anything abnormal or shady. TikTok wasn't the only platform that Haneen was popular on though, as she also used TikTok's rival social media platform called Like. This is where she ran into trouble. Haneen would make videos on her TikTok account encouraging others to use Like, not for doing some of the terrifying things that the app has been known for, but instead she encouraged others to join Like so that they could make money by live streaming their content. I mean, you're probably scratching your head right now wondering who would have ever had a problem with someone trying to help others get some extra dollars in a totally legal and safe way. Well, the Egyptian police had a huge problem and have actually charged Haneen with human trafficking. In July last year, Cairo's economic court charged Haneen and another Egyptian TikToker, Mawada al-Adam, with violating family values and principles. The court sentenced them to 2 years in prison and fined them 300,000 Egyptian pounds, which is around 16,000 US dollars. Not long after this situation all started, things only took the biggest turn and it got a whole lot worse. In June this year, Haneen ended up being charged with human trafficking, and after a retrial was sentenced to 3 years in an Egyptian prison, as well as having to pay the equivalent of around $10,000. A human rights lawyer by the name of Mai El Sadanai commented what I think all of us were thinking, saying that she was in complete shock that Haneen had been charged with doing something that is basically common practice for every other influencer on the planet. In a post to Twitter, she said, "What does it mean for an Egyptian court to convict TikTok vlogger Haneen Hassam on human trafficking charges? It means that the justice system is criminalizing what influencers globally do every day when they invite others to work with them and monetize TikTok activity." According to the BBC, Haneen Hassam is just one of many female influencers that are being targeted by the Egyptian authorities in an attempt to limit their freedom of expression by charging them with these kinds of crimes that they are obviously not actually committing. I would love to end this case with a happy ending. However, this entire situation only happened a month ago, so it's unclear what lies ahead for the future of Haneen and many other influencers like her. Cameron Herron is a 22-year-old who is super popular on TikTok. Cameron's life would be changed forever as he was responsible for the deaths of a mother and her baby daughter from Ohio. In 2018, Herron was participating in street racing in Tampa, Florida, when he fatally hit 24-year-old Jessica Riesinger Rabinalt and her 20-month-old daughter, Lila, who were crossing the street at the intersection. According to the Tampa Bay Times, Cameron was driving way above the speed limit at 100 miles per hour. And what's worse was that he had actually been pulled over and warned by the police for his actions several times previously. The following April, he was sentenced to 24 years in prison on 2 counts of vehicular manslaughter, which, as you can see in this picture, I don't think he was expecting. After the sentencing, every single video from Cameron's TikTok account was deleted. However, this did not erase him from the public eye. In fact, the exact opposite happened. As for some insane, crazy reason, obsessive fans of Cameron started to campaign to have his sentence lowered, commenting things like he's too cute for prison and he deserves a second chance. The most mind-blowing part of all of this, though, you guys, was that the videos using the Cameron Harris tag on TikTok racked up a collective 3 billion views. And a petition was even made for Herron to get justice, which gained over 28,000 signatures. This caused a ton of backlash, as even huge A-list celebrities like Charlie Puth called for TikTok users to stop using his songs as sounds to their videos defending Cameron. And even Herron's own mother spoke against all of the weird people trying to fight for her son to get a lower sentence, saying that fans have an unhealthy obsession with her son, and as a result of this, she has experienced stalking and her partner's social media accounts have been allegedly hacked. It's literally so crazy to me that some of these TikTokers can have so much influence over their fans that they will literally have thousands of fans fighting in their corner when they have done one of the worst things imaginable. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in my next video.